Okay, everybody, I am right there hiding behind the picture. Boom, there it is. How y'all doing? Woo, woo, woo. It's your boy Michael Colyar. Y'all see I was trying to use some type of like an eyeliner on my little brows, and now they dark. I almost look like a ventriloquist puppet. Where my dude at? Where's Roscoe? Roscoe! Me and Roscoe got the same eyebrows now. Look. Wait, hold up, Roscoe. You're going to love this. What, you messed something up again? Yeah, I didn't really mess it up. What happened? Check it out. Wow. Who did that? I did it. It's not that bad, you know. You did that? Yes, I did it. Okay, but we're about to get started now. Superstar interviews. Superstars. Yep, superstar interviews, and we're about to get started. We're waiting on the superstar for this evening. In fact, his name is Godfrey. He goes by one name. Godfrey. Yeah. Okay. So he goes by Godfrey. You know, that's you big when you can go by just one name. You know, when you need two names, you just regular, ordinary. Matter of fact, if that's true, I should be using all three of my names. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, we're giving people a chance to come in the room before we get started. Yeah. And then we'll get this thing going. You're gonna go back here and relax a little bit. All right. Let me get back over here. You know, it's funny too. I just jumped on the phone. Y'all, hey everybody. Good evening. It is Wednesday. And we're picking back up the superstar interviews on every Wednesday evening, or every Wednesday evening I'm available. And today I am. Godfrey is a comedian of some note. He is a legend. The brother's done comedy shows, movies, films, animation, impressions. The brother is all the way down. From Chicago too. South Side. Oh, let me go back to comments. Okay, cool. I'm going to comments now because I'm going to let some people come in. I'll say hi to some people while I'm waiting for Godfrey to come on. Hey, Karen. Wow, I haven't seen Karen in a while. Okay, Debbie Howard, Godfrey Podcast. When's his podcast? In Godfrey We Trust. That's right, on Gas Digital. That's right, you on it. Woo, 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 Karen. Let me see. Rosemary Smith. Hi, Stacy Quentin. I see a Chris in there. I see Miss Livingston. Andrew Lonaham. Rosa May made it. Nelly, baby. I called him about 5 minutes ago. And he said, are you waiting for me to come on? I said, yeah. So he said, I'm coming on right now. So in another minute, I'm going to call him again, see if he's stuck. Because sometimes, you know, you got to hit a series of buttons. You hit one button that says you're in the studio. But if I don't see you, and I don't see you, then you have to hit another button that says, put your name in. Who are you? Put your name in. And then after you put your name in, then you hit enter studio. Boom, you in the green room just like that. Easy peasy, you know. So I don't know what he's doing right now. So I don't know if I see my brother coming in. I see him in the green room. So I don't know if y'all saw the show today, the morning show. The one yesterday is still blowing my mind. A woman came on the show after being shot 5 times, and from her hospital bed, she wanted to come on the show and sing. You know, when we get that kind of stuff happening in the morning show, it's electric, it's moving, it's awesome. But tonight, we got my main man, 100 grand, in the superstar interviews. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your fat little fingers together for the one, the only, Godfrey. Woo, there he is, Godfrey! Woo! What up? Good evening, brother.
Yeah, what's happening? Oh, let me get
no sound.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
Get out of here.
That's not you.
Hello?
I can hear you now.
Woo!
That was me. My speaker was off, but my mic was hot. Hello, brother. How have you been?
I just want to say this to Michael Colyar. You are one of the legends. You deserve your flowers. You're one of the coldest brothers that ever performed on stage. You're from my hometown, Chicago. I came out as an amateur watching you with George Wilborn, coming through, all jokes aside. You're one of the greatest performers, flat out, straight up. You don't get the respect you deserve. I don't think you do.
Thank you,
you deserve.
I'm with you. I don't think I do.
You literally can do this. You literally would go, old joke alert, and would murder that bitch. And you would do it and just make it your own. Like crazy dope. You deserve. You're one of the greats. That's real
I just
shit.
got 2 new old jokes, and you know, tonight when we do the superstar interviews, we can say whatever we want, use whatever cussing. We don't do it during my morning show because that's family time. Some of my folks who watch the morning show are here right now, so they might be shocked by these next 2 jokes. But I got 2 new old jokes. Okay, so this guy goes to the house of ill repute, you know, the whorehouse, and he's going to try to get some coochie, and the lady says $100. He said, $100. I ain't giving you no damn $100. I'll give you $10. Lady said, get the fuck out of here. So the hooker's walking down the street the next day. She see the fellow with his wife. She said, see, that's what you get for $10. Hey, I got one more. These are new old jokes, y'all. They coming.
New old jokes. Let's go. 2
gay guys were playing hide and seek. And one of them said, well, if you find me, I'm going to suck your dick. And the other one said, but what if I can't find you? He said, I'll be behind the couch. Okay. They're terrible jokes, but they're fun.
But the way
funny and terrible.
But it's the way you do it. The way it's like theatrical the way you do it.
You do have to make it theater for it.
When you did Def Jam, it was just you just changed you changed the energy. Like it was like a fucking theatrical thing. Because most of the people do the regular good night. You will be like this, you know. You see, one man. Let me repeat that one more time. I said one man. Oof. Fire. Peace.
Oh man. Awesome. How long have you been doing this now? 20?
25?
25 years, brother.
Yeah.
Aren't we blessed?
We're so blessed.
Doing what we love, man. They still paying us to do this.
We still get paid to say, you could tell somebody, shut the fuck up, and you get a check at the end of the night.
Yes.
God damn. There's no HR.
No.
There's no HR. There's no nothing. There's no nothing.
It's therapy the whole time.
It's therapy. You're expressing yourself. Whatever you're feeling that day, you go, I'm going to just take it out on stage, boy. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing.
Before I get into you personal, I had 5 shows I want to ask you about. How do you feel about them? Bel Air. The new one, Will Smith's Fresh Prince one.
I was up for Jeffrey's part.
Oh, for the butler? Yeah. How far did you go?
Producers. It was between me and that guy.
All the way to the producers. Between you and him? Dang. Okay.
But he's a British guy, but all the British people play us. Why can't we play them?
Is he British black?
I think he's British black. I think so.
Okay.
And I did an accent. My accent was pretty dope, you know?
Let's hear it.
I was like, my name's Jeffrey. I'm your butler. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you do whatever you can. You make sure. Yeah, I was that motherfucker. I was sort of like Jason Statham, kind of. I kind of was a tough guy because this Fresh Prince thing was, it's edgy. It's different. It's not sitcom-y. It's more dramatic. And so I got to the producer session, man.
Was Will in that last one?
No, it was a Zoom thing. We had to do it on Zoom because, you know, maybe it was me. It was producers. Maybe it could have been maybe another dude too. But I was like, my manager was like, yo, you could possibly get it. But you know how all managers get excited.
I've had too many of those though, man. Where I got always just me and one other person. You know, Clifton Powell.
Wow.
That dude has snagged more jobs. I come and see him come in. I just go home. You know, I remember once me and him was both auditioning to play a crazy person on NYPD Blue. And I didn't get it, and I know I was crazy. Dude, when I saw him play it, I was like, oh no, he way crazy. My crazy wasn't even the same category.
At least you lost to Clifton Powell. He's a trained actor. He's a fantastic actor. At least if I lose to somebody, and it's not a loss, it's just like, hey, that dude's good. Cool. I haven't watched the series yet because I'm mad.
Okay.
So what do you think of it?
Of which series?
Oh, the Fresh Prince one you said you asked for.
That one I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen Bel Air. I've seen the next one, True Story.
What? How is that?
You haven't seen it with Kevin Hart and?
Oh, I heard it with Wes. I heard it's fantastic.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Both of them are amazing.
I gotta watch that because I've been watching a bunch of documentaries. There's too many series is out.
Okay.
It's too
it's
many,
so much.
Mike.
You can't see them all. Ain't no way you can see them all.
It's like, hey, did you see this one? Okay, Ozarks. Then this one. Then this document. I go, man, I don't have enough time in a day.
No, and get your work done.
And get
you can do it if you ain't gonna do nothing else.
If you ain't gonna do a damn thing. Well, during the pandemic, when it first started, I was able to watch everything because we didn't know what the hell was gonna happen. So I was like, I watched everything, reruns of everything. Yeah. I finished Different World. I did Moesha.
I caught up with a lot of stuff.
I was Netflixed and Hulu that fuck out.
Wow. So what about Snowfall?
I'm on first season. I'm about second season. That's what I'm on. I'm not finished.
How you like
Very
it?
good. It's good.
The story, good acting.
But drug stuff never fails. Drug, sex, murder always works. Like Narcos.
It gains our interest.
All the drug shit always works. The drugs and sex, that never fails. Damn. It could be called Reefer series.
I just need a show called Michael Colyar and Drugs. That's it.
Right. All I had to do, Michael Colyar and Drugs. That shit will murder. Anything drugs.
All right, last one. Abbott Elementary. Have you seen that?
Just congratulations to Janelle James, who's on there, and Cheryl Lee Ralph, who I saw.
Love Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Cheryl Lee Ralph, that lady's ageless. Oh my God.
Powerful.
Oh my God. Congratulations. And I heard it's a mainly black cast.
Yeah.
And it's
black show.
And it's killing. It's killing.
It is killing. So the It Factor was what type of reality show? What happened on that?
Oh, the It Factor was the first reality show on Bravo.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because Bravo was just fine arts films and just very specific programming. I used to watch foreign films on Bravo.
You said porn films?
No.
What? Oh,
foreign.
Okay.
Not foreign.
Right.
Foreign.
I got a very inexpensive system here. And
now, foreign film would be foreign porn film. That would be foreign films.
But that's all they had, and they took a chance on a reality.
And they did this show called It Factor. We auditioned for it in New York City, and I got it. And what's really funny, the way I got it was they needed a monologue for the last audition. They took you to they interviewed you. Then they said, you have a monologue. I didn't have a monologue. My manager had not told me that I needed a monologue, and I was pissed off. So now this is all facts. And I got angry. So my monologue was the fact that my manager didn't tell me there was a monologue, and I'm mad. So I did that monologue. I made it up.
Wow. And did you get the gig?
Yeah, I got it. That's how I got it. And so I got that. And then it was just them following us around with cameras, like different actors. They were following a bunch of New York actors and following us around. That's when I booked the 7-Up commercial during that time. I booked that. And and then they did an LA version with Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye, Lisa Ray. So there was a LA version and a New York version.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know Lisa Ray and Jeremy
Renner
was in there together.
They were in the LA version. Yep.
So about this interview, and we'll be quick on this, about the Vlad interview. Are y'all talking yet?
Who?
Vlad, the interview you had.
Oh, Vlad. I left that stuff.
Huh? That's over?
I don't do Vlad anymore.
Okay.
You thought I still do it?
No, I was asking, did he ever apologize? Did we ever clear that up?
No, he didn't. Okay.
He said no. No, he didn't.
Listen, there's no beef with me. And, people always like to make controversy. There's no beef with it, but I don't know. I just didn't like the way he went about, kind of misconstruing what Minister Farrakhan was saying. I don't even give a damn if it was Al Sharpton. It's like, when it comes to our elders and people who have worked in politics and social justice for so long, and you saying some shit out your mouth that is not true, I don't think it's fair, because first of all, Minister Farrakhan is already considered to the Jewish community like a hater of Jewish people, which is not the truth.
It is not the truth.
He doesn't hate them at all. His violin teacher is Jewish. He has Jewish friends. He really does. Yeah. And I've seen them. And for Vlad to say what he said, that there was a speech that Farrakhan made last July 4th. And in that speech, now Vlad is talking to DL Hughley about this situation. And DL's just listening, being neutral. And Vlad says, well, I don't really like Farrakhan because he said throw rocks at Jews. I said, now, would you really insult that man? You think he talks that simple like that? He's a very intelligent man, well-traveled man. And he's been speaking for 60-something years, you know, and you're going to say he just said throw rocks at Jews. What kind of elementary kindergarten shit is that? So when he said that, I said, I heard the whole speech. And he did not, he used the metaphor. He said, Muslims take the rock of truth and we throw it at evil. And, you know, he did, it was metaphor. And so when he said that, you know, me and Lord Jamar, who I do the Yadameen podcast with Raw Digger, he said, he called me because Elijah Farrakhan DM'd me, Farrakhan's grandson DM'd me. A lot of people DM me saying, hey man, we got to talk to you about Vlad. And when this happened, I didn't know he said anything. And I had just finished doing a new interview with Vlad. And then Vlad calls me and goes, hey man, is everything cool? I said, yeah, what's the problem? Remember, I don't know that he has said this. He's like, is everything cool? I go, yeah, why? He goes, there's just some stuff going around. I go, okay. And then I hang up and then I start looking at my DMs and they're like, man, Vlad is wrong. He said some shit about that. And I said, well, what did he say? And then when I heard what he said, I said, hey, Vlad, me and Lord Jamar called him on a conference because we're not going to talk about you behind your back.
Right.
You know, Chicago, man, I don't do that.
Until after we talk about you to your face.
There you go.
Then we tell everybody.
Yes. So I go, hey man, what you said about minister, that was a little wrong, man. I mean, I'm not a Muslim, I'm not the FOI, I'm none of that. But you said something wrong. You know, he has a big effect on millions of people, whether you like him or not. You know, you said you misquoted the guy, you said the wrong shit. You need to apologize. He said, I sent out a statement. I said, we saw that statement. That was just bullshit. I said, you make your money off the Black community and you can't even, and the guy that you just misquoted gives you security on the streets. You even got interviews from some of his members. And you're going to say that and not apologize to the guy who runs off. I said, that's a little fucked up, don't you think? And he goes, no, I already made it. And he thought we were bullying him. You know how sometimes white people get panicky when they're wrong. They start to blame us and deflect. Oh, you're bullying. Well, nobody's bullying you. We're grown men. We're just telling you. But then Nick Cannon, when he said what he said about the Jewish community, you got upset. And Nick Cannon apologized and all that. But you say something about us and you don't want to apologize. But you
same double standard we've been living by forever here. Yeah.
And your children are Black, your wife is Black, you date Black women, and yet when it comes to apologizing to Black men, you can't do that shit. But you can literally get them to interview themselves and get them thrown in jail. You know?
Let me ask you this. Who inspired your career?
What?
Who inspired your career? Who inspired you to do comedy?
Wow.
And wait, was it comedy first or impressions?
Oh, well, I was never, okay. I could always do voices kind of. When I was little, I could do Ali, Howard Cosell. You remember that? Ali, right. And Cosell ran the television for a while. ABC Sports. It would be like, this is Howard Cosell. I am with Muhammad Ali. Howard Cosell, you're too ugly. I can't believe your wife is even married to you, man. You're ugly. Your toupee is ugly. I told you that champ Ken Norton's going to get knocked out. Everybody's going to get knocked out. Everybody said that Muhammad Ali was finished. I told you, I've been training. I'm in shape. I'm still pretty. I'm so fast. I'm so fast. How fast are you, Muhammad Ali? I'm so fast. Turn out the lights. Get in the bed before the room gets dark. I'm fast, man. So I used to do that when I was little, but now never thinking about being a comedian. I would just do that kind of thing. I thought I was going to be a professional baseball player, or I thought I was going to be a baseball player, astronaut. You know how you switch a baseball player, astronaut. Yeah. But when I got to college, well, Eddie Murphy was a big influence. Eddie, watching him on SNL was a big influence, but I didn't think about comedy till college. And then when I got to college, Tommy Davidson came to our school. Tommy performed at my college, University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana. He came and he hung out with me and my friends. We showed him around the campus, and that was really got the juices going. It was Tommy Davidson's performance at my school. You know, even Ricky Harris came. I think Ricky Harris had opened up for
Ricky Harris.
Ricky Harris, I think, because I saw the Eddie Murphy Raw tour. He came to our school, yeah. And I think did Ricky Harris open up for him? I think so. And yeah, so Tommy Davidson was like the main catalyst that I was like, I want to do this, man. I want to do this. And when I got back to Chicago, you know, Champaign is 2 hours outside of Chicago. I came back, started doing open mics. I was in a comedy team for a year. It was me. It was me and a brother named Alex. It was a Godfrey and Alexander duo comedy shit. I even auditioned for Def Jam. We even auditioned for Def Jam as a duo, and we didn't get picked. It was Arsenal and Mitchell they picked.
Right.
Which they were dope as hell. And
they really were.
They were fantastic. And then I broke off. I kind of went solo after Steve Harvey gave me a little lecture in the hallway of All Jokes Aside, because I was frustrated. He said, I remember Steve Harvey said, he's like, how much you getting for this? Blah, blah, blah. I said, we getting like $100. I bet you tired of sharing that $100, ain't you? I said, yeah. He said, cut his ass. I said, all right. That's what inspired me to do solo. It was Steve Harvey. He'll never remember that shit. This is when he had some hair.
But wait, one of your best impressions is Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
But you didn't do it right now. Okay.
Michael Colyar, everybody. I host a lot of shows. That's what I do. So you can't just sit here and not believe in yourself. I was homeless. I didn't have a damn thing. But y'all just sit around complaining. You got to believe in yourself, Michael. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? That's all I'm saying. I've been blessed. Okay? My God is great. I'm from Cleveland, y'all. I think God is from Cleveland. That's real talk. Just the way God walks. Just, you know, I'm going to tell you, Mike, I got a lot of respect for you, brother. That's real talk.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that Steve Harvey thing came out of nowhere. One day I was just watching a bunch of Family Feud because Steve Harvey, he's the greatest probably game show host ever. Like, you know, we had Wink Martindale, we had Pat Sajak, we had Chuck Willery, it were all white dudes. Remember?
Yeah.
We had the Name Game, we had all those great guys.
Did you know Ray Combs?
Ray Combs, who killed him, committed suicide.
That was my friend.
Was that your friend?
He had like six kids, man. And he was the king. When I knew him, he was on like 7 warm-ups at a time, you know?
Yeah, Ray Combs was a comedian, and his son, Combs Jr., moved to New York and was doing comedy with us.
Oh, nice.
But he suffered from depression, too.
Yeah.
Wow. It was like a genetic thing, you know what I mean? And I remember Ray Combs was one of the hosts, Ray Combs. They had a lot of different hosts. John O'Hurley. They had a boy from Home Improvement with the beard. He hosted.
So do you book yourself? Or do other people book you for clubs as far as personal?
No, it's always been my agency. I've been with Innovative for a while. I was with Paradigm. I always had agents. But of course, you know, we get gigs on our own. In between that, we find gigs, people invite. But I've always had an agent with me since '97. I've always had some kind of agent, some manager, some shit.
That makes a difference.
I always had somebody I had to give 10% to, goddamn it. I always, you know.
They help you make so much more that 10% writes itself.
Well, they do, and a lot of times people are not going to really fuck with you if you're not represented, unless certain people can do it. I know some people who haven't had agents ever, and they work just as much as me. You don't have an agent, right? Do you?
No.
You've worked forever.
I work a lot, yeah. But I'd work a lot more if I had a really good agent.
Really?
I'd work a whole lot more if I had a really good, and I'd make more money because they would know the scheme of things better.
The negotiation, very true. Why don't
others negotiate for you better than you negotiate for yourself? Because the money get to looking good at a certain point, you be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take it," but your rep would be like, "Nigga, get out of here with that bullshit." You know?
Why wouldn't you never have? Because you were MTV. You did street shit, MTV.
Yeah,
You've done a lot of
I've
shit.
done a lot of stuff.
Were you refusing? Were you against having an agent at one
no,
time?
I was with CAA for a while until it didn't work out, and then I moved on. I've been to all kind of little bitty agents and stuff, but some of them, they just don't work out. And then when God is your agent and your manager, you only pay 10% and he answers every call. It just means I had to hustle more. I'm on these phones more, and I keep a good record of who I worked with last year to go back for the next year, and I keep a good reputation. So a lot of people call me to invite me to do work. So that sort of worked for me, but of course, that's not what my dream is. That's not my aspiration to get one of these TV shows, brother. So I could be doing something once a week or 5 times a week right here in Hollywood, and I ain't got to leave. Every now and then I do it to build my comic muscle, But shoot, I like to drive. Matter of fact, I don't even want to drive. I want the car to pick me up, take me to the studio so I can do my gig and bring me back in the evening,
Man, I'd be watching people just getting money on these TV shows. I go, I got talent, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's a chapter I missed in this weird ass business.
No, we just got to keep trying everything.
Yeah, you're right.
There's so many variables. There's so many variables who can throw you off. You might be doing all the right work and talking to the right people, but you may have an enemy within the camp that you're trying to get into. Or you might not have no enemies, and you might not be putting the right take on the piece that you're trying to do. It's so many variables. You never know what it is. So that's why, like my attorney, he always tells us that we should always try to keep 7 streams of income. So I always get 7. So I'm doing poetry, I'm doing motivational speaking, I'm doing my morning show 5 days a week, I'm reading to the kids every Tuesday, I'm doing these shows on Wednesday, and then on the weekends, I'm doing 5 to 6 shows every weekend. So I keep so much stuff going. If something ain't working, I barely notice it because I'm so busy doing the other things.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and that's probably why I'm not crying about not having an agent. But when I have an agent, even that's going to change, and all that's going to change this year, brother.
But beautiful, and that sometimes it's especially technology literally made everything change. It made everything just went 360. It was a new ball game. Like whoa, and being from the old school, I was a little resistant at first. I did a little social media back in the day. I did it a little bit, like 8 years ago. I was doing a little, really just poking at it. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna do it traditional way, try to book something. But man, one day something just kicked me in the ass and said, you better get on this damn social media and this IG and you better work this shit. And man, 4 years, I'm so happy that I got with the technology. I'm so happy. Important. Yes.
You have to keep up with change. The world is always changing, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people now, I'm old school, man. I'm gonna stick to my shit. No. You have to change or the world's gonna pass you by because the whole world is changing. If you don't change too, you're the only one sitting. It's like those people who drive the speed limit when everybody else is not. Right. So everybody else is doing 80, but you're doing 45 on the freeway because that's what's marked. You're gonna get somebody killed. Yeah. You gotta go with the flow.
Yeah, my old manager, bless his heart, soul, he used to say, "Don't piss against the wind. It'll splash. You got to go with the wind. Don't piss against it, boy."
Yeah, man. The little common sense. Let's get back to some more of your impressions. What about Trump? They say you do a hell of a Trump now.
About Trump?
Wait, what is your favorite?
I love them all. I love Steve. I love Trump. Michael Colyar, very good, very good. You're a very good comedian. Love everything you do. The old joke thing is fantastic. You're one of my favorite comedians. I think I'm better than you, but I think you're not too bad. Very good. Very impressive. Very impressive. They should give you your flowers early. This is really very bad business that they don't give you. That's me.
So do you start with the nuances or do you start with the voice?
Sometimes I'll watch Trump. I'll turn the volume down. And I'm watching Trump, and I'm seeing him do this with his hands a lot. He's doing this, and he's doing that with his hands. And his mouth, I go, his mouth is tiny. Very small. Big head, very small. So I start going like this. So I started, and then I listen, and I'm like, very, in fact, this is very impressive. And it's very like, you're sort of doing this.
You sort of like this. Okay. It's so funny, you
So
know.
it's like an instrument. You're like shaping your mouth to get the sound. He's very good. I'm very impressed by lots of people are very bad. Sleepy Joe, he's a sleepy man, should be embarrassed. I would love to punch that guy right in the face, wouldn't you? Yeah. And it just gets better and better and better when you start here. And yeah, so I could do Trump, my Obama. I don't do Obama as much, but I was doing Obama.
Let's hear Obama. My favorite president ever.
I really like your show. It's a very good show. Michael Colyar's from Chicago, and I watch it a lot. I'm very impressed. Yeah, you see, and you get the pattern of the way he talks. It's very.
Hey, can you say it's the Michael Colyar Morning Show? Woo woo woo.
Okay, we'll pull that later. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Woo woo woo.
Okay, yeah. Later when I put together my woo 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 reel, I'll slide that in as one of them.
It's the Michael Colyar. It's the Michael Colyar Morning Show. Woo woo woo. Very good show. Very good. Woo woo woo. Very good show. Very impressive. Very underrated.
Well, wait. Do you do Cosby?
Yeah. Oh my God.
First, how do you feel about what he's going through?
Listen, I'm in the documentary.
No, I didn't know that.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Because if you saw it, you'd be like, yo, God, I'm all over. Every chapter, I'm in that bitch. I worked for Cosby.
Wow.
That was my first job. I worked as audience coordinator. I warmed up like Ray Combs. I warmed up the CBS one. There was the regular Cosby Show. Then there was the 5-year CBS. I did it for 6 months. That was one of my first jobs coming from Chicago, living in Queens, New York. And I used to do Cosby all the time. Cosby was one of my first impressions in Chicago as amateur night, open mic night.
What was his comedy special called?
Which one?
The Cosby special.
Cosby's.
Yeah, I thought you said you did his special, Cosby.
No. I said that was one of my first impersonations on stage.
Okay.
Because I'm as an amateur comedian, I don't got real dope jokes. But what you do is you use your personality. I said I can do voices. I used to do Johnny Carson.
All right, I love Johnny Carson.
Now Johnny Carson was the king of late night. I don't care what anybody says.
You met him?
Never. I was too little.
I want to meet him so bad. All right.
Yeah, and I would watch Johnny Carson because I would stay up late before my father would get mad because I had school in the morning. But I had to watch Johnny Carson's monologue, And so I would watch Johnny and I would turn down the volume to just watch his antics. So he'd be like, his tie. And then he'd be like, wow, good stuff. I did not know that. Good stuff. We have another very, very good comedian. Very funny. He makes me laugh. So and I love the fact that I could do Johnny Carson. Nobody black is doing Johnny Carson.
No.
I'm doing Johnny Carson. And then Cosby I'm always doing Carson and Cosby. Those were some of my first voices on stage to get me through my act was, Johnny Carson. Oh, wow, good stuff. Cosby, you see, and then you put the people in the thing and you're sitting down and the scene was on and I say, oh boy. And then it comes into the thing and then boom. Yeah. And then you see, and then you put it in why in the world and bam. And then I was doing Pryor.
Whoa, let's see the Pryor.
I was like, man, that's some funny shit, Jay. You niggas is crazy, Jay. I don't give a fuck about your ass. I was doing that. Man, you ever see niggas just want to ask you for money? Nigga, I ain't got shit. Yeah, I was Cosby, Pryor, and I was doing Cosby, and my Cosby merged into Pryor. You see? And then I was like, God damn. I'm just trying to fuck. I don't know what you did. I'm trying to come, bitch. Give me my money. Shit, that Michael Colyar, that's a funny motherfucker, Jack. Wow. That nigga take any joke, make it good.
So then, are you where you want to be?
What? No.
Okay.
I am where I want to be as a comedian. Yeah. As far as my performance level, oh fuck yeah. Because I work so hard at it. I'm always on stage. New York has so many stages. So I literally have accomplished where I want to be as far as a comedian. Comedy is forever moving. Every time you think you got it, nope. You're always growing and moving, and But as far as where I'm at as a comedian, oh fuck yeah. But as far as like other things, like more films and series, yeah, I would like to do some of that shit. I see some people get shows like it's water. They just always get me shit.
Back to back.
Some
of us would be digging and digging to get it. But the thing is, we don't give up.
No, I'm not
working. We
I'm blessed to be working. Yes.
Yeah, I'm living the dream. I mean, I haven't achieved all that I'm going to or all that I want to, but where I'm sitting right now, pretty damn happy about being Michael motherfucking Colyar.
That's real shit. You wake up when you want. You wake up when you want. You make your own schedule. It's beautiful, man, because but the problem is the public will sit there and compare you to cats. Well, oh, you ain't Kevin Hart. I go, no, Kevin's my friend. I'm not Kevin Hart because my name's Godfrey, and Kevin's doing his thing, but I'm not a failure, bro. I'm like,
no. I'm by a long shot.
I have 2 passports, man. I've traveled the world. I fucking get paid for what I do. I'm making a living. I have clothing. I have food. I'm dope. And I got my health, bitch.
If you're doing that, even if you break even and you're doing what you love, you way ahead of the game, brother.
Way ahead of the game. You know what I mean?
You know what gets me is when I see the guys with them spinning the big fucking green arrow and they be on the street dancing and they spin the ad that you can get your taxes done, you get your insurance. And every time I see one of those, I say, thank you, God, that I do what I do for a living.
Man.
That'd be a hell of a job for your ass for 14, 15 hours. Spin that arrow.
Yeah.
You're going to hit somebody in the head with that in a minute just because you have to. You got a choice.
Whenever I go to, every once in a while, you go to a restaurant. You go, I would hate to be a waiter. I would hate to be that. I used to have odd jobs in Chicago. I worked at Walgreens, worked at Ace Hardware. I worked at the grocery store. Do you remember Dominic's?
Yes.
I worked at Dominic's. My sister worked at Dominic's. My brother worked at Joe.
Wait, where'd you grow up in Chicago, though?
North Side.
Oh, okay, all right.
You went to Morgan Park, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Morgan Park.
I went to Lane Tech.
Oh, okay. So we competed.
Yeah, you guys beat us in the fucking football playoff. I was so angry.
Yeah, that was.
You guys beat it. Morgan Park.
Before you get out of here, I gotta get a couple more impressions out of you. What else you do? Who else you do?
Who else do I do? God damn it. Who else do I? Damn, I do. Arnold, get out of here. What are you doing? Michael Colyar, I watch your shows all the time. You make me laugh. You're so good. All the funny and all the jokes that you're continually destroying. The way you do it, it's very good. It's very funny. The transitions and all that. I mean, you're a legend and people should show you the respect.
Excellent, brother. So is your show mostly jokes or mostly improv or half and half? Or mostly impressions?
Impressions, I always push that to the side. I don't want to be an impressionist. My manager, again, told me, you can do really good voices. You can do accents. He goes, do material. Do not depend on, he goes, have you noticed most impressionists are usually kind of, their material suffers, which is true. You remember Rich Little? Rich Little wasn't telling jokes. He was, I finally met him in Vegas last year. I met his ass in Vegas. He had a residency at the Laugh Factory. I met him, 82 years old, Rich Little. But all he did was voices. That's all he did. But me, I was like, I want to make sure I have strong material. So this past pandemic, people didn't know that I could do so many voices because everybody was at home and I was online so much. Then I was with like Jay Farrow, Afion Crockett, Ari Spears. They didn't know I had so many voices. They were like, I didn't know you could do so many. I was doing Whoopi Goldberg. I did Whoopi Goldberg.
Let's hear it.
Listen, I understand that I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I mean, what the fuck do you want me to do? I mean, I have been doing comedy for a long time. I was, wow. People were like, how do you, and I was like, I always could do voices, but I never had the platform. I was rejected by SNL 3 times. I never got SNL. I never got Def Jam. I never got Mad TV. I got rejected by all that shit, everything.
Damn.
I'm just being honest.
You tried.
I tried. And so, you know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't for me, whatever. But the social media has really helped and let you shine in your own way. You feel me? So people are like, wow, you got some great impressions. I said, yeah, I always had them. I just didn't have a platform to use them on.
Every day we try to speak about someone Black on my show. You know, we try to make sure that we don't have to have Black History just once a month.
Hell
it's
no,
all year
never.
round on the Michael Colyar Morning Show. But you had a thing called Black Facts every day.
Black Facts.
That's how it went.
Like Aflac Duck. Black Facts.
It was like Aflac. Black
Facts. Black Facts.
And then you give a funny Black fact?
A funny one?
Or a realistic one? The Black Facts, was it funny or
the Black Facts were like real, like the for example, it'll be, hey, today Mary Van Brighton, a nurse out of Queens, New York, invents the security home system. 1966, she invented, you know what, your ADT, it was invented by a Black woman.
Wow.
Fatburger was founded by a Black woman, Lovey.
Wow.
A Black woman founded the franchise of Fatburger. The laser eye surgery, that was Dr. Bath. Dr. Bath, she just passed away. She invented the laser eye surgery. Our GPS system, invented by Dr. Gladys West, who's about 87, 88 years old now.
Wow.
Black woman. Bluetooth, Black woman. You know what I mean? So I try
Somebody said that God created Black people and Black people create everything else.
Such is the truth, my friend. Such is the truth. And that's why they try to, you know, they don't want critical race theory in I think it's just a stupid title. It's not a theory, it's facts. The theories have been all the shit we've been learning and they've been lying to us. So, you know, I think that it should just be called American history and just include everybody and the Native Americans.
Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna ask you about, because you was talking about Black people who don't swim, and I'm one of them niggas. I can't swim.
Mike.
I don't get no small.
Is it your hat? Is it your hat? What is it?
If the hat would float, if I had the hat, I'd take a chance. It's without the hat that scares me. And I almost drowned 4 times, bro.
Yeah, because you can't swim. Fuck is wrong with you?
But a lot of my friends can't swim. They got
why? I'm so sick of this shit. Listen, I'm about to shit on you, Mike, and I'm only doing it in a different way. I'm not, you know, I ain't shitting on you, but I'm mad because listen, you should always be able to read, write, and drive, because there's a lot of road, a lot of words, and a lot of water.
Yes.
The world is 80% water. Why the fuck can't you swim? You see what I'm saying? Cities flood, things flood. And why is it that Black people can't swim and they always had a pool party? I'm so sick of this shit. Be dancing right next to the pool like, hey, don't push me, man. Don't push me. Don't push me, motherfucker. Learn how to swim. It's never too late.
I think I need to learn that this year. I think I really...
Let that be your bucket list. No, your fucking list. Fuck it. I'm going to learn to swim. That's your fucking list. Fuck it. Let me learn how to swim. You got to learn how to swim. It's just, think about it as necessity, not fun. Necessity. Like, what if your grandchild is drowning and I'm saying as necessity, and then I think it'll motivate you to do it. But I think this should be one of your things on your fucking list.
I thought about that when I had a home out in Diamond Bar. I had this beautiful pool, and my grandkids always wanted to get in the pool. And I don't know how well they swam, but I know I didn't want them too close to the pool because they couldn't get saved if something went wrong.
You see what I'm saying?
I could flag them. Come back. Kick your feet this way. Kick your feet, you know.
Kick your legs. Kick your legs. Remember that? Richard Pryor, kick your legs. I'm going to kick your ass. You don't get me out this pool. Blah, blah, blah.
All right, so leave me one last impression before you tell people how they can find you.
One last impression. Oh, who did I learn? Dean Edwards did he was Denzel.
I love Dean Edwards, man.
Dean Edwards, man.
I want to go to what's the name? I never really get into the Comedy Cellar. I want to do the Comedy
Really?
Cellar. The original one.
Oh, I'm gonna tell them about you, man. I'll let them know.
I would love to play the Comedy Cellar.
Where do you live?
In Los Angeles, right near I'm near Palmdale, near Lancaster.
Well, when do you come to New York ever?
I'm coming back May 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Talent is bringing me.
May 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So this is what I'll do. I'll tell them early and say, Michael Colyar's coming. Da 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 da. You got to bring him into the cellar. Oh man, you'd be.
I kill in that room. I went in to watch my boy.
Now you got to do the Village Underground around the corner too. They got 2 comedy cellars. They got a comedy cellar.
I did that one. I did the one around the corner. It's a bigger stage, and as soon as you walk in the door, there's seating around. That one I did. They let me do that for a few minutes, but I want to do that original one, man.
No, you got to do the original one, and you got to do the one in Vegas.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. I was at the Comedy Cellar to watch. Who was the girl who used to be on Night Court?
Oh, Marsha
Warfield. I went to see her there at that one. I didn't even know it was there until a couple of months ago.
It's at the Rio.
At the Rio, they got the Comedy Cellar.
You got to do that one too, Mike.
I want to do all of them, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him.
Well, thank you, brother. So you was gonna do a final.
What the hell other voice? What other voice was I gonna do? Oh damn. Let's see. I had see Harvey. Who else can I do? I can do Jay-Z.
You do Ricky Smiley?
No, I can't do no Ricky Smiley. Okay. Do no damn Ricky Smiley. Yo,
Cat I could Williams.
Do. Oh, you motherfuckers think it's all a game, goddamn. This is the worst shit in niggerdom. Everything you fuck up, everything. Shout out to Cat Williams. I love Cat so much.
If there was one thing you like to leave your audience with, what would that be?
What would that be, man? I guess to be yourself, to always stay grounded, and to stand in your truth, and to, never dehumanize anyone. I don't give a damn what level you get at. Always remember the people that got you there. It sickens me to see people that helped you get where you got to and you forget them. I think that is a travesty to me. I think it's a sickness. For some reason, you don't. I mean, even if it's the guy that gave me donuts when I didn't have no money, I'm gonna thank that guy or that woman. I can't stand that shit. And condescension to people. I don't like people who get talked down on other people. I don't like that kind of shit around me, because we're all human beings. And this is not me being corny. We're all human beings. I don't care if there's an extra person serving coffee. We're all human beings. We're all working for a goal.
Red Fox had a lump on his penis. So he went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "What you been sticking that in?" He said, "I've been sticking it in the beans." He said, "What kind of beans?" He said, "Human beings." I'm sorry, go ahead. I
can do a little Red Fox. Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Red Fox, and as you can see, if you see me with a white woman, I'm holding her for the police.
That's right. That's his line. That's his line.
Yes.
Wow. Well, brother, I want to thank you. I want to thank you, man, for everything, for coming at my moment's notice, and you hung too, because it's only 30 minutes, man, and we did 48 minutes. We still have.
We did 48 minutes.
Yeah, it goes.
That went by fast.
It goes quick. I hope everybody remember to like. You guys need to make sure you like and share.
Yes.
So more people will watch the show.
Watch the show. You guys I got my Breakfast Club interview that just dropped today. You guys,
nice.
I finally did it. Everybody's like, it's about damn time.
That thing took me so far. When I did it, I got so much mileage out of it. Oh my God. It was amazing.
Yeah, everybody's really really
When did you do it? When did you do it?
Yesterday.
Oh, you did it yesterday.
I filmed it yesterday morning, and then they showed it today. So they dropped it today.
Can you send me the information who I need to talk to? Because I need to come over there again.
Haven't you done it again?
I did it like 2 years ago or something.
Oh, you want to do it? Let me see.
I've only done it once, but new shit happened in 2 years, Nick.
I will let the guy know. I think there's a guy, this dude, he's one of the dudes.
And you have a podcast.
Yes, I do have a podcast. It's called In Godfrey We Trust, on the Gas Digital Network, Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Yo, subscribe to Gas Digital. Use the promo code Godfrey. You get a week for free. And go on YouTube. You can look at some of the episodes. You just type in Godfrey We Trust, Godfrey, and press the subscribe button and the like button. And Michael, you got to get on it. I just interviewed Evan Lionel, Faison. I
love both of them boys. Just let me know when you want me, brother.
Hell yeah.
You tell me when. I'm in there like swimwear, baby.
Okay, bet.
God bless you real good. I really appreciate you doing this. Thank you.
Salute to you. You're one of the 5-star generals, brother. That's real talk.
Thank you, brother. Hey, man, you have a magnificent evening. Thank you. And your friends can go back and see this on I think it runs on YouTube. So you can see it anytime. All you have to do is go to Superstar Interview.
Like my Dick Gregory?
It'll say, you threw me with that now. When you say like my dick and you scat up like
whoa,
this,
Dick
like
Gregory,
my dick,
pause.
and then you say
Pause.
Gregory.
Pause. He said, "Hey, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Wait a minute. I know
Dick
it's not
Gregory,
the
everybody.
show.
I didn't say that.
There you go.
I didn't
that
stop
was my
Dick.
dude, Dick Gregory. I love him, man. Blessings to you. And Mark Gregory, his nephew, a bad boy too, though.
I hang with him sometimes. That's my man. I've worked with him. Good
Thank
dude.
you, my friend. God bless you real good. Have a magnificent evening, okay?
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you. That was Godfrey, y'all, right here on Michael Colyar Superstar Interviews. Of course, today is the 16th of March, and that was our guy right there, Godfrey. Okay, everybody, as you know, tomorrow morning, there's the show. Saturday is going to be bananas. I mean, Friday is going to be bananas because it's Friday Fun Day. And on that day, I got to find something to give away. We're going to have a lot of performing artists as well, but check out Thursday's show as well. Let me see. My what's name is coming right now. Let me show you this real quick. I had it up there a minute ago. But my album, my first real album drops the first week in April. I don't know if y'all see me sitting back there on the throne, but it says, let me drop this on you. Okay, so check it out because it's just going to be funny, funny, funny. So please see it when you get a chance. See the show tomorrow morning, next morning. Be good to yourself. Keep God first. And remember, life is a garden if you dig it. I'm your boy, Michael Colyar. You can always DM me. I answer my own stuff. Oh, and as soon as I get off the phone, I'm about to add a new TikTok to my TikTok. To go to my TikTok, you go to Michael Colyar 135 and see what the new TikTok. I'm about to put in right now. So I get a phone with y'all. I'm going to put the TikTok in just like that. Okay, so all right. So I see y'all later. Go put the TikTok. Okay, gotta go put TikTok. How you put this thing on? Oh, there you go. All right, see you later. Love you, Rosamay. Bye.